Hi, my name is Becky Baird, and I am here to take you through this video course, Foundations of Health. And today in this session, we're just going to go through the introduction so I can give you a broad overview of what we're going to cover, and so you'll know exactly what to expect as we do a deep dive into each session. We're going to look at why this is so. Dr. Mark Hyman says, "What you find at the end of your fork is more powerful than anything you'll find at the bottom of a pill bottle." That's a pretty powerful statement. He is a medical doctor at the Cleveland Clinic, and he is the director of their functional medicine unit. Pretty bold statement. We're going to look at that. We're going to find out what a microbiome is. So there's an entire population of organisms that we carry around with us that we actually can't live without. So we'll look into greater detail about these roommates and why they are so very important for your health and mine. We're going to look at what the potential root causes of many chronic conditions are, such as digestive system dysfunction. A lot of people Google their symptoms, they discover that they probably have something like irritable bowel syndrome or at least similar symptoms, some or all. We're going to look at immune system dysfunction, which will eventually result in chronic inflammation and potentially autoimmune disease. We're going to look at nutrient deficiency, neurodegeneration, depression, and anxiety. You will be surprised at what you eat and the health of your microbiome, how it impacts every single one of these, including depression and anxiety. We're going to look a little bit at chronic fatigue and brain fog, intestinal permeability, and we'll cover even more chronic conditions as we go. We will specifically address inflammation so we can find out what the symptoms are and why it matters, why this is so important to understand. We're going to look at popular foods. So foods like wheat, dairy, corn, soy. Are they healthy? Why or why not? We'll also explore genetically modified organism. I'm sure you've seen on packages non-GMO. Well, let's find out what that is, and let's find out why it matters. We're going to look at organic versus conventional in terms of produce and meat, and what concerns you should have, and why that's important as well. We're going to specifically look at a whole range of diseases and how all this information that I give you in the earlier sessions relate to dis-ease, not feeling great, and disease. In other words, some kind of a diagnosis or a condition you know you have. The functional approach is how this whole process starts. So Dr. Hyman says, our current model of thinking and diagnosis will not help you navigate to the causes. So that's what functional medicine does. That's what this functional approach is. He continues, it's a new roadmap, a new GPS system for thinking about disease. So many times in conventional medicine, and I'm sure you've experienced this, I've experienced this, the symptoms are treated. And sure, that's important. You don't feel well, you need to be able to function. But sometimes it stops right there. We don't ever know what the root cause is. Why is this symptom happening? What's going on? And how can we address that? And that's what the functional approach does. So this educational journey could actually change your life. This educational journey changed my life. Once again, my name is Becky Baird, and I'm super thrilled you are on this journey with me.